You know, he doing sit-ups, you know, he doing push-ups, he playing basketball, he ordering pizza for the people out there. And we sitting there at training camp just like, you gotta be kidding me. Coming on in, my brother, how you feel?
Got a legend.
Good seeing you, man.
McNabb,
How you doing? What's going on? What's new?
Good, man. How you doing?
Play a little pool here?
Oh, yeah. When's the last time you played?
It's been years, but I'm still about to dig into your back a little bit.
Everybody want to always talk shit.
I'm from Chicago, so we like to get down, you know?
I always want to talk shit. Let's see what you can do in the break.
Okay, well, you know, I can make some things move for a minute.
Okay.
You know?
So, Donovan, your 2004 season.
Right.
It was the fourth straight year you made it to the NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
This time, you came out on top.
Mm-hmm.
What was different about this game against the Falcons?
We had some new faces that weren't a part of those three. And we felt like those were the pieces in Javon Curse and T.O. and Dorsey Levens that got us over the hump. And we felt like we were just invincible that year.
You broke a barrier as well.
Right.
You're facing none other than Michael Vick.
Mm-hmm.
First time we had two black quarterbacks facing off in the championship game.
The first time ever in the NFL that there's been two black quarterbacks facing each other in order to achieve that one goal, and that's to make it to the Super Bowl.
How significant is that for both of y'all?
Well, and I looked at it more for the future because it's significant for us, but it's significant for kids that were playing on the collegiate level, kids that were playing in high school, kids that were playing in Pop Warner, because it gave them the aspirations and the dreams that it could come true. You know what? I can play in the NFL, and I can make it to a Super Bowl. So Steve and I talked about when he made it to the Super Bowl, and I wanted to be the third. That's such an important class to be in with Doug, Steve, and now myself.
What happened against the Patriots?
When you're a quarterback or any other position, do what got you there. You know, try not to do too much. I was trying to be perfect. And so some of the balls which I threw obviously ended up being intercepted. And turnovers versus New England is tough because they always come back and capitalize. Even if it's not a touchdown, you might get a field goal.
Or they'll flip the field.
Yeah. You know, Tom and I, we talk every now and then. You know, we kind of talked about that. And I mean, after that, I mean, they've won much more. Yeah, so it's like all you find yourself watching is Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, but you respect them for that.
So when the game is over,
yeah,
Patriots win, where you at?
I'm out there on the field because I felt like we had been this close so many times, we finally got here, we'll be back. And I had that confidence that the guys that I had in the locker room, that we were gonna do what we needed to do to get back to this point, to redeem ourselves. I just felt like, you know what, this is gonna happen to me.
I think a lot of people, when they look back at that game as well, they recall T.O. coming back. What was that dynamic like as he's coming back, and then the downfall from that? What exactly happened?
Well, the lead into the following year, I'm thinking he'll be back healthy. You know, we had Freak, we had guys that were just elevating their game, gaining experience. We're gonna be back. And so the offseason goes through, and then all of a sudden there's turmoil here and there, conversation going back and forth. And we had to answer those questions instead of focusing on what we need to do in order to get back to where we were. And I thought that was the major distraction for us. You know, he's doing sit-ups, you know, he's doing push-ups, he playing basketball, he ordering pizza for the people out there. And we sitting there at training camp just like, you gotta be kidding me.
Because it's probably on what you get in the cafeteria eating.
Well, no, we're in our dorm rooms, and you know, I'm just sitting there and I'm watching on TV, and Brian Dawkins and Trotter were my roommates. And Dawkins come in, he's like, man, what do you do now? I'm like, take a look. Like, this is like days of our lives. Like, it's unbelievable. But, you know, that was something that kind of broke us up. That was the most frustrating for me because I knew what we could do, and if we decided to just come together, what we'd be able to accomplish.
You and T on talking terms, or what's the relationship like now?
Hey, I give a nice peace sign and keep it moving. You know, I respect his time. You know, I love my time. You know, and there's no need for me to try to dust off anything that happened in the past, because what was in the past is in the past. You know, he's made a few comments, you know, as of late. That's cool with me. Listen, I'm a grown man. I handle grown man business.